So today we're going to talk a little bit about jiu-jitsu, judo, combat, combat sports in general. One of the cool things about combat sports is that when you are in the capability of fighting in combat sports, it gives you another aura around you, confidence that you have, things you can do. And the reason I'm bringing this up today is because I saw a really nice, might have been 15-minute documentary on Kimura, and it was shot late 50s, early 60s. And I saw this And I seen this documentary and I liked it. His footage was nice. Audio sounded very well for its day and age. It's calm setting. And it talks about Kimura. Now, who is Kimura? Kimura is a one of the greatest judo jiu-jitsu players in the early 1950s, hundreds actually of that century. He is very well. They said he was no one before Kimura and no one after Kimura. That's what they say. There's a famous move called after him, the Kimura. It's a figure four lock you can hit on somebody. He's very good, got on a lot of guys. Yeah, even the Gracies tried him out. I think Alho Gracie, their father, went against Kimura, and I watched the film. Oh man, he just gets ripped up. The Gracie does. Kimura runs through him, takes him down. Gracie goes straight to his back, as Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu dudes do, straight to the back. Don't know why, but that's just their style on their back. Go straight to his back. Kimura, now they're on the ground, but Kimura has position over him, and then he goes for submission, and he gets it. Spent a lot of time on the mat. But yeah, that's essentially Kimura. Great guy. Do your own personal research on him. You can learn a lot. So another thing is when we get into combat sports, judo and jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, the different styles, different dojos have different ways. Yeah, I mean, it's just beautiful art form. It's physics, human physics. That's really all it is. Counterbalance, sweeping, reaping, taking people down. Then you get to your position, then you go to submission. Now, modern day judo. I don't know. I'm more of a fan of the judo in the 70s, 80s, 60s. That was some really good stuff. They didn't have mats, they had hardwood floors they fought on. You got thrown, there's a good chance you weren't getting up. Ippon. That's what it means. You get thrown, you're not going to get up. And they had looser rules. You could grab leg pants, you can get down, you can do a lot more in those judos. But nowadays they've taken away a lot of the aspects of judo, which made it more into a sport. It's a shame they did that because they take away the real life practical applications of it. When you do that, you water down your sport, you essentially become a McDojo, meaning that your techniques are so bad that anyone can stop it. And now at this point, you're just doing black belt of the month. Just go there for 1 month and you're a black belt. It's not how it works. It takes years, decades. But I love judo. I think judo is a very beautiful sport. Tough to master. If one could. Kimura. They say Kimura did. But essentially, martial arts all around are good basics for people to know. And go around to different dojos if you can, check them out, see what they're about. They might be your style. Or if not, I don't know. Different dojos, different instructors have different philosophies. My instructor was Jim Harrison. Now, if you know anything about martial arts history, that's one bad dude. Him and Chuck Norris, pretty good friends. He was friends with Bruce Lee, won world titles together. Bruce Lee even said he wouldn't want to fight. That's funny. I got told a story by Jim Harrison. He's like, yeah, I was in San Francisco training. It's hit the bag. Bruce Lee walks in. I ask him, hey, you want to do some sparring? Bruce Lee looks at him and says, Jim, if we spar each other, we'd end up killing him. Someone would end up getting killed. Jim Harrison looks at him and says, you know what, you're right. Went back to hitting the bag. Because that's what type of fighters they were. Now, my money's on Jim Harrison because, well, one, he's a world champ. Two, combat veteran. Three, he's about 6'3", 6'3", 6'2"-ish. 180, 190 in those in his 20s. Solid dude. That's a very tough fighter. Bruce Lee, 140 pounds, might have been 120 pounds, very small man. Good fighter all around. Just to be realistic, I've seen a lot of fights, and weight does play a major factor. Now, if the fighter doesn't know how to fight and you do, oh yeah, you can 120-pound man could definitely beat a 250-pound. But if that man knows how to fight and use his strength to his advantage, it's tough. Because you go back to the 5 S's of combat: size, strength, stamina, speed, style. I don't mean like you looking good when you're fighting. I mean, how effective is your kata, if one will put it. But yeah, judo is a beautiful sport. I love it. I think it's a shame they don't have it more commonly in America. It's not more of a major sport as it is in Japan. But if you want to go to get good at judo, go to Japan, the birthplace of it. Want to get good at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Brazil. Want to get good at Sambo, go to Russia. Right? There's those things. But all in all, martial arts is beautiful. It's crazy. Learning martial arts can change your body, essentially. Your body will adapt to your sport. I think after getting thrown throughout the years and decades, this is just my own personal theory. My bones have become more dense all around from getting thrown thousands of times on the mat during training. My body's just adapted to it. So when I hit the mat, it doesn't hurt as bad. I mean, as it used to, but it still hurts. Getting thrown hurts. But my bones have calcified, become a little bit thicker. My muscles become a little bit stronger in terms of muscle stamina, being able to hold a grip, my forearms, hold something for long periods of time, and then let go, and then do it again. Your muscles adapt to your environment. But all in all, I think so. This is what I think. It's not what you think, but what I think is Bushidokan is the best dojo in the country. Teaching style, teaching wise, information wise, histories wise, it's pretty dope. But all in all, like and subscribe. Check us out on Rumble. Till next time, guys.